What up? My name is Brad. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Daima. Or I guess welcome to. So actually, initially, what I wanted to do was I wanted to sit down and watch the whole episode with you guys, like a reaction type thing. Or even like a watch-along stream. Easier said than done with copyrights. So we're just going to talk about it. I'll have it up on the screen. We're just going to kind of scroll through the episode and talk about the base points. I really liked it. It was actually a lot of fun to watch. I watched it in subbed, even though I'm more of a dubbed guy. I did watch it in sub just because, you know, it felt more like pure. I don't know. Anyway, if you enjoy the content on this channel, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at RadicalYT, or if you're watching this on 5/9, because I'll probably put the same video up on both channels, follow us on Twitter at 5/9Gaming. Let's get in. Let's talk about it. Okay, so I downloaded the episode just for simplicity. I didn't want to have to scroll through like Crunchyroll and stuff. I have Crunchyroll, but it is what it is. It's fine. Doesn't matter. I downloaded it just for simplicity so we can go through it. I don't have to worry about this or that. I'm probably going to... We're not going to really look directly at like clips and whatnot, just strictly because copyright's wild, to be honest with you. So the episode kicks off. It shows you like a whole bunch of really dope screenshots. So One Piece is getting remade, and obviously Dragon Ball Z, has already been remade. We already got Kai. I would love like some of these cutscenes where they show like him fighting, like Maj Vegeta fighting Goku and stuff. They are fantastic. Like, look at the animation, bro. It is so freaking clean. That is definitely the highlight of Daima, and I think we all thought it was going to be the highlight of Daima, is that the animation is really good. But either way, I would not mind a remake, is what I'm saying. We did already get Kai, but Kai was also like 20 years ago. Like 15 at minimum. I don't know when Kai even came out. Either way, episode kicks off, and we're at the very end of the Buu saga. Like, the very end. They just made the wish to bring everybody back that was killed by Buu. And we got these two random guys. This guy's name is Goma. I think you can see the mouse. Yeah. This dude on the right is Goma. And then this is actually the Supreme Kai's brother. So we hop in. They're going through, looking at it. They're like, how are they this strong? It's crazy. They're looking at Buu and everything. And then he starts to get a little bit nervous that they're going to get too strong. And they might invade the demon realm. We meet the Supreme Kai's sister. I don't remember what her name was, but either way, she's right here with the longer hair. We meet her, and then she's like, you know what, they actually might get stronger. Come to find out, every demon is just, if they have pointy ears, they're a demon. I don't know if that retcons anything. I'm not sure. I'm not a retcon kind of guy. It doesn't really matter to me. But if they have pointy ears, it turns out they are a demon. So, Piccolo's a demon, which we did know that. Demon King Piccolo. We did know that much. Deborah. Tapion? I saw someone on Twitter say Tapion might be a demon because he's got pointy ears. Either way, we'll see how it plays a factor later on. They then say, hey, we got to use the Dragon Balls to make a wish to turn them into children. Now, obviously, that's a dumb wish. Because what you'll see when the wish goes off, what they do is they make them children, and then Shinron says, well, what about the ones that are already children? And he's like, make them babies. Why don't you just make them all babies? Because the show wouldn't exist then. I get it. It's like GT where Pilaf wished for Goku to be a kid again. I understand. I'm fine with that. It's a standard. It's not just Dragon Ball. A lot of shows do stuff like that. It's totally fine. Either way, they get nervous about it. They're like, hey, we gotta go use these Dragon Balls. There's a guy in the demon world. There's a Namek. I didn't catch what his name was. But there's a Namek that's been here for thousands of years. Come to find out, he's got a Dragon Ball up on top of, like, this thing. Where is it? Right there. There's a Dragon Ball chilling right in the middle of that thing, and he's put up armed guards. So nobody in the demon realm can use the Dragon Balls. How this random Namek has made guards strong enough to guard the Dragon Balls from people like Deborah, couldn't even tell you. Maybe Deborah's never cared. They talk about a third eye is one of the wishes that he wants, and it's supposed to grant massive power, like a third eye of something, and it's for, because that Goma is now the supreme ruler. He's now Deborah's job, essentially. And this Namek, man, number one, they make him like stinky and kind of like, I don't know. An idiot? He's just like a stinky idiot. He's really slow, and he gets in the thing, and then he's like, man, when did you shower? He's like, I showered a long time ago when I fell in the mud. I don't know why they're doing him dirty, but turns out he's like OP. Once they get to planet Earth, like they have to go through whatever tunnel, they hop in a fish's mouth, and then another fish is like, yo, go here, do that, whatever. Come to find out, Supreme Kai's sister has already gone through before them. They get here, they're all celebrating, it's Trunks' birthday, they just solved it. Now this. I don't care. I have never in a million years cared when way back when, in the Goku Black arc, which is crazy to say way back when for that, when they retconned this and said that Supreme Kais fuse indefinitely, but then mortals, so Goku and Vegeta fusing with Vegeta, it's temporary no matter what. So when they went inside of Buu, that didn't affect it. I don't see how that's a problem at all with this, because they said they went inside Buu and did that. For all we know, both things are true. But Buu is probably... Because remember, you have to remember, Buu is fused with a Kai. Not technically right now. It's a weird type of thing where Buu ate a Kai, that's why he looks like that, and then he spit all the nastiness that was the original Buu. And now it's this weird amalgamation of that Kai and Buu. So I don't think it doesn't make sense that he can unfuse Kais, because he is a Supreme Kai. Like, I don't... It doesn't bug me at all that they're unfused. I don't care. And I thought it was funny when he said he was old. And he was like, oh. So it didn't bug me when they said that the Kais fuse forever, and it's because they're mortals that it unfused. It's not because of Buu. I don't care. Retcons don't bug me to begin with. Wanted to get that out there. So they're all eating, they're all partying, they're doing whatever. Goku and Vegeta go to train. The animation looks phenomenal. Looks great. I don't like that. So this dude, old Namek. Number one, he is busted. He stands at the end of Kami's lookout and literally just goes, huh, and just summons all the Dragon Balls. And then he makes the Dragon Balls work again when they just made a wish. That kind of stuff, it is what it is. It doesn't, like, you know, it's for the story. It's fine. But it is kind of like, they could have just said a year passed by and they got the Dragon Balls. We didn't have to override all that. Like, they could have just let a year pass by. Like, nobody was going to have an issue with that. For whatever reason, they wanted to make this dude super powerful. His Dragon Balls are going to come into play in the story at some point. They might be the wish at the end that then reverses all this or makes everybody forget or whatever happens. Daima might end up not being full on canon. But I will tell you, as a fan who has seen every single thing about Dragon Ball ever, like there's very few things I haven't seen with Dragon Ball. Like one or two things that, okay. I even know like Hachiak. I've seen that special like 7 times. As a fan, totally lost my train of thought. I didn't want to delay the video. This feels like Toriyama. Does that make sense? If you guys are watching, this feels like I'm watching. Right? I love Super. I have no problem. The animation, it can look terrible. It's fine. There's a lot of screenshots from Dragon Ball Z that look bad too. But Super just got it kind of rough because when it came out, and I don't know, the internet nowadays and stuff like that. This feels like Toriyama. This feels... It was fun to watch. I enjoyed it. It felt nostalgic. It felt like I was genuinely enjoying something new Toriyama had made. It's hard to explain. Either way, I don't like him, and I also don't like where then this dude, where you at? He summons the balls, and then Supreme Kai's brother hits Dende in the gut, and then Mr. Popo says, "Can I get you juice?" Mr. Popo, stand up for Dende, bro. There's gotta be, he has to be from the Demon Realm. I mean, he has pointy ears. He obviously is. But he has to have some level of allegiance or loyalty then. Because literally the Supreme Kai punches Dende in the gut. And then he says, do we have a problem here? And Mr. Popo's like, no, can I get you some juice? Mr. Popo, you bitch. That's Dende, dog. What are you doing? I didn't like that. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. He calls out Shenron. Everybody's confused. He obviously knows the password. He said, I'll never give you the password. So he just rise Shenron. Whatever, but it's fine. Calls them, and that's when he makes his wish. And then you see everybody at the party transforming and not having a fun time because they're transforming into children. Again, I think it was... I really thoroughly did enjoy it. The couple of flaws, like I said, with the Namek being uber powerful, where he can just and just call all the Dragon Balls to him, and then instantly make them usable again. We're getting a little crosshaired at this point, because remember, Shenron knows about Beerus. So that means Shenron he's organically ingrained into these universes. But then they didn't even know his name was Shenron. So it's a bit funky, but at the same time, I kind of just roll with it when it comes to Dragon Ball. It's never really bothered me. I'm that way with everything. I don't care. Whatever the author or whoever makes it, and this is directly from Toriyama, wants to put out there, I'll enjoy it for the media they give me. I don't want to change it to whatever I want it to be. It's the media. That's why I've never been a big fan of, like, what if Goku got stuck in the time chamber for 15 years? He didn't, so I don't know. But either way, I was going to sit down, I was going to full on react to it, but it just, I'm not a big fan of react content. I think a lot of the content has to come from the creator. So I like to talk about stuff a lot more in depth than just sit here and watch it with you guys. I don't want to do that. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe. Thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. I think it was fantastic. The animation was fantastic. The couple little tiny weak points, I don't care. I'm going to have a lot of fun watching Daima personally. I thought every single person, which it may end up being that, but I thought every single person was going to get involved in this. Saying that, like, you know, they all fought. But he said in his wish, whoever fought Boo. So I assume that only means the power. We'll see. And seemingly Gohan's not going to be in it, which I am not a fan of if Gohan's not in it. I don't understand the direction with that, because they said, like, oh, Gohan doesn't seem to be here. And then he was like, yeah, Gohan's being distant. I don't like that. Either way, I'll catch you next week for the next review of this. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at RadicalYT, or follow 59 Gaming on Twitter at 59 Gaming. We'll be live tomorrow with some Sparking Zero. Thank you so much. Deuces.